Well, hello there. Today we're embarking on the most haunting and terrifying shiny hunt, Shiny Mimikyu. But we need to get the heck out of Galar, so sorry Penny, but we're heading to Alola. Behind me is the haunted, abandoned, thrifty Megamart, which is the only place in Alola that you can find Mimikyu. But I'm not ready to enter just yet, as shiny hunting this Pokemon can be a little difficult because of its disguise. If you didn't know, Mimikyu actually isn't all that you see. In fact, the real Mimikyu hides under the bottom half of its disguise. Or at least that's what the Pokedex hints at. We don't know the actual appearance of Mimikyu because it's said that a scholar once tried to look inside and met his end. So you don't want to be looking under there because you never know what's going to happen to you. But this idea manifests in this game as its ability. Disguise. Disguise causes a problem when doing the SOS method from the Gen 7 games because you'll need to break the disguise using one turn and then KO it using the next. So it ends up taking twice as long as a normal SOS hunt. So I was thinking to myself, how do we manipulate or get an advantage over this disguise ability? So I headed over to this really creepy cemetery and started hunting for Phantom. Phantom's evolution, Trevenant, is amazing for shiny hunting. Well, because of its ability, Harvest. Harvest is great because when you give your Pokemon a berry and then it uses that berry, it'll actually replenish it right afterwards. And Trevenant knows a move where you can give that berry to your opponent. I already have a Trevenant that's like set up for this, but I really wanted a shiny one. So after a couple evenings of shiny hunting this thing, boom, there it shined. Shined? I tossed a timer ball at it, which was like my favorite Pokeball, and boom, it was caught. I decided to name it Wisp because it's kind of wispy, and it's on the party now. And there we go. There's that Harvest ability, which is super duper important. And then I gotta head over to one of the move tutors so I could teach it the move trick. The move trick is great because it allows you to trade items with the opponent Pokemon. So you can give it a Leppa Berry. And then we head over to the battle tree where this person over here is gonna teach us the move Skill Swap. And Skill Swap is awesome because you can trade abilities with your opponent. So you can give it Harvest. And when it starts to run out of moves, it'll consume the Leppa Berry. Harvest will kick in, they'll get the Leppa Berry back, and they will never struggle. So now I just gotta level it up, and here it is evolved. All right, Wisp, you're on the team. All right, so next up, Mimikyu is a ghost fairy type Pokemon, which is the first of its kind. And that kind of gives us a problem because a shiny hunter's go-to Pokemon move is False Swipe. False Swipe is a normal type move that hits a Pokemon without KOing it, which is great for SOS because if a Pokemon is low health, it's more likely to call for help. So we head to Mali City and travel to the route south for Pancham. Pancham is a great Pokemon to have because of its Scrappy ability, which allows a ghost type to be able to hit by normal and fighting type moves. Also, so here is the SOS method in effect. We hit it with that trick, giving the Pokemon the Leppa Berry. Then we skill swap, giving it the Harvest ability, and now it's just never going to run out of moves. So now all you got to do is get it down to low health, hit it with that Adrenaline Orb, and it's going to start calling in its friends, hopefully a shiny. And actually, this one didn't take me too long. Boom, there it is. I think it was only like an evening's worth of chaining to find this girl. We chucked that Premier Ball, and I'm pretty glad we found this. And I'm gonna nickname her Cassidy, because she reminds me of the Overwatch character. Alright, so with that Scrappy ability, now we can weaken our initial Mimikyu without KOing it, and we can weaken the shiny once it comes. Welcome to the team, Cassidy. I've known for a while now that Mimikyu cannot be skill swapped, so I needed to find a workaround. And I thought of the move Worry Seed. The move Worry Seed makes the opponent change their ability to Insomnia. And I was thinking, once it changes to Insomnia, I could then skill swap it to Harvest after. So here's this cutie I found on stream over a year ago from X and Y. This is Wooshi. And Wooshi can learn Worry Seed at level 16. So, okay, wait. Mimikyu's ability cannot be changed at all. Like, at all. My original plan is going completely down the drain. I was starting to panic and I was like, I can't change its ability. I can't make sure that it stays alive forever. And I'm not going to be able to KO it very easily. So I jumped on call with one of my friends and we tried to figure out what I could do with what I had. To either find something in game or look through my PC boxes. And we came to the conclusion of using Rampardos. So I went to the Fossil Restoration place and grabbed myself a Cranidos. It has the ability Mold Breaker, which allows us to hit Mimikyu through its disguise and possibly KO it in one turn. But after leveling it up and testing it out, it wasn't one-hit KOing the Mimikyu because Mimikyu uses the move Charm. which greatly decreases your attack. So that plan was out the window. I was also thinking of using Excadrill, which has the ability Mold Breaker, and it's also a Steel type, so I'd get that same type attack bonus. But Mold Breaker is its hidden ability, and I didn't have a hidden ability Excadrill, so I'm kind of hooped. After hours of brainstorming, we came up with a solution. Metagross. I had SOS spelled him a long time ago, and I remember that I had one of my PC boxes with the ability Clear Body, which allows us to not get a stat debuff in battle. I went to go visit Professor Kukui and he had a lucky egg for me, which is going to boost our experience while training. I also gave Metagross a special and physical Steel type move to give us that stab bonus, and I needed to level it up. So we went to the best place in Alola to go level up and to find a wild Chansey and set up an SOS chain and keep knocking them out. And after a few levels, I ended up getting this. Yup, Shiny Chansey. Why don't you guys go ahead and name it down in the comments? I didn't think of anything at the time. Alright, boom. Training montage over. It's time to head to the Spoopy store and find ourselves a Mimikyu. Alright, so the plan is find Mimikyu. Check. Get it down to low HP. Check. Use an Adrenaline Orb. Check. And now once Mimikyu gets called in, we use the move Arm Thrust, which is a multi-hit move, and slowly knock out the Pokemon. But every once in a while, our attack will drop so low that we need to switch out to Gigabyte, our Metagross, and let it go on an all-out offensive, and attack the Mimikyus while I heal up and fully restore the power points for Pangoro. Also, I needed to remember to switch between Mimikyus, because these things can feint to struggle, so I had to do the left one for a while, and then the right one for a little while, and then the left one for a little while. After 2 full days of hunting, my friends on Discord threatened the Mimikyu using my friend's Super Potions emotes, and moments later, boom, it happened. Alright, so needless to say, I was a little nervous, and I was like, okay, let's get this done and over with. I knock out the non-shiny Mimikyu, and we switch out to our friend Parasect. Parasect goes for the move Spore, making it fall asleep, making sure that he has the bestest of dreams. And then we switch back out to Cassidy so I can weaken it. I use the move False Swipe so I can break its disguise, because we don't have that Mold Breaker ability, right? And it woke up. So I brought it down to low health anyways, just to save some time, but then it wanted to call in some more friends. Luckily, nothing came through. So we switch back out to Parasect, and well, it calls in a friend. Which is kind of annoying. Imagine if it had called in a shiny and we had 2 shinies on the screen. So we knock out the non-shiny again, and I put it to sleep. I decided on a Dusk Ball because the effect that it gives when you throw it out into battle afterwards is just top tier. And there we go. Just like that. The quest for Shiny Mimikyu is over. And since it was really, really close to Halloween, I went with the name Boo. Just because Mimikyu is pretty cute. It's also kind of scary. Alright, let's check out this guy. So we got Shadow Sneak, Mimic, Feint Attack, and Charm with the Disguise ability. And it's careful in nature, which is interesting. Alright, get me the heck out of this store, but wait. Oh, okay, wait. Save the game first. Save the game first. So everyone, what did we learn from this? Well, Mimikyu is a pain in the butt, and it's kind of scary. But we definitely need to do our research for our hunts, build a great team, and this method is so much fun to do. It's easy to set up, but having the right team to support you is super important. Just as important as hitting that subscribe button. Alright, we'll see you next time when we head to Sui. Thanks for watching.